Take 2, 3, 4, 5.
Intro, take 2, action.
Hi guys, today I will be doing a front brakes for 2005 Ford Expedition 5.4 liter, and these are the parts you want to get. It's the brake pads, and from Fierce Auto, the part number is GMKD934. It's a gold wherever premium brake pad, but you don't have to be gold either, doesn't matter. So we're gonna start. All right. So basically, what you want to do is jack the right here. There's an arrow on it. There's on the frame, and that's where you want to jack the car, which is right here. There we go. But make sure you put on your gloves, please. You do not want any rust or debris going into your skin. So you know, it's very important. There we go. Okay, let me jack it real quick. It's pretty heavy though. It's a big car. All good? Alright, and also what you want to do, I know the jack hold about 3-ton capacity. But on the safe side, we want to put the jack stand as well, which on the same frame but in the back of it. Okay, we're good with the jack stand. Alright, what you want to do after you put the jack and the jack stand, you want to pop up the hubcap to gain access to the bolt for the tires. With this two hole here just popping out, basically is what you're doing. Yeah. Bottom, top, top. Yeah, give me a hard time too, huh? Just snap on now. I'll show you after. Alright, also if you have a power drill, would be recommended, or if you do not have power drill, what you want to do is before you even put the jack up, make sure you loosen the nut from the tires. But for my situation, I do have a power drill, so that's how I take my bolt. So take it out the nut. There's 2, 4, 6 nuts on this one. 1. Two. That's what happens when you have a powerful nut, powerful tool. Nice and easier to take out the nut. Pretty easy. Take out. When you have the right tool. That's 5. I'll just take out the wheels. Give it a kick. A little rough on taking these tires out because they actually it's rusted into the rotor, so we gotta kick it a couple times, like different angle, and loosen up the tires and stick it out. All right. A little heavy though. There you go. As I always said, put it under the car for another safety reason. But use that as like a stand. Well, there you go. Alright guys, the next thing you want to do after you take out the tires, you want to pop out the tensioner, which is supporting from the caliper to the rotor. So we can pop that out. Just a supporter, that's all it is. Alright. And that was it. There you go. Okay, what you do next is remove this cap, get to the bolt. Alright, it's only plastic, so pop out easy. Right there. One on the bottom and one on the top. Just the cap, okay? Plastic cap, that's all. Also, to take out the bolt from the caliper, you need the special tool hex bit socket. That's what it's called, hex bit socket, and with a wrench. All right, what you want to do is it's two bolt for the caliper, one on the bottom and one on the top. All right, I'm going to take out the bottom first, and I'll take care of the top afterward. Or it does not matter which one you want to do first, top or bottom. And what you want to do, you don't just force it, you want to break it first. Hold on 1 second. You want to break it to loosen the rust for the bolt. Okay, there you go. It was easy to break, and all you do is just take it out. Take a little time though. Take it out. While you're loosening the bolt, as you can see in the gap, just keep spinning. So you need to press it out a little bit with like a flat wrench, and then continue. See, it's not actually coming out. Keep going. Almost out. On the top bolt, the same thing as what I said earlier. You have two, one on the bottom, one on the top. You gotta break it first. I already did. So taking it out. The top bolt. Well, the spring, you can do a spring first or take the bolt first. But on my situation, I just take out the bolt right here, loosen up the bolt, and then pop out the spring, which is right here. Just pop it out. That's all it is. There you go. All done. That's the spring. Make sure you know how to put it back afterward. I can show you after, okay? And now you can take out the bolt. So basically what I did, I took out the clips, loosened the bolt, two bolt, top and bottom, and I'm just taking out the caliper. But you gotta loosen a little bit, you know, from the rotor. It's a little rusted. So just take it out nice and easy. There you go. And basically, a little different from all the other cars, Expedition actually has a brake pads actually inside the caliper. Kind of weird, I've never seen it before, but this is the first time. Also, I would recommend never hang this here like that. I just like grab a crate or something like that, just place it on so you don't have to damage the hose for the brake line. All right. So we got two bolt, one top, one bottom. But when you use this 18mm socket, okay? First you want to break it first, the bolt, which is rusted. Hold on. Here we go. One. And the bottom one. There we go. Same thing, you want to break it. There you go. And do it with your hands fine, if you can. We got it off the rotors, and we just there you go, little loop. We kicked it earlier, so kind of good in a way. And I can see the brake pad was like totally down, and it starts gripping this rotor, so we had to replace it. Pretty bad, you do not want to continue with it, and it's much cheaper to put a new one in and just try to fix the rotors. Basically the rotors we bought from Advanced Auto with all the brake pads, and the part number for this one is YH145367. But make sure you double check with the salesperson when you're there, just in case. Different manufacturing. This is the wherever from Conquest. And here's my rotors, nice and brand new. What I'm doing, I'm going to show you it. And here's the brand new one. I can see different from the old, which is scraped, totally scraped. That's what's eating the brake pads, and it's gonna be nice and smooth for the new brake pads and the new rotors. Perfect. All right, what I'm doing is clean up the rotors, which is the surface touching the pad as well, or any metal. That's what I'm doing. And we're using the brake pads cleaner, which is at Advanced Auto or AutoZone, whatever it is. It's fine. I got a one full 1.5, I guess, but you probably don't need all of it, but just on the safe side to have it. And you want to use the cardboard box to like spray on it. You don't want to kill the grass either. That's what I'm doing. All right. So just spray away from your body and your face, all around it. Flip it over. Okay. And what you want to do is just wipe it down with a paper towel, nice and clean. The reason I'm cleaning it is because actually every rotor has an oil which is protected from the manufacturing, so that's what I want to do. And we are ready to put it back in. So what I'm doing, put the new rotor back in, installing the new rotors, and afterward put the bracket back on. So this is the brand new one, nice and snugged. And what you want to do is, I should just spray some of this real quick, just in case. So I'll spray some of the parts cleaners on this bracket, so make it a little cleaner and take out some debris. And I'm installing back the caliper. Bracket. Sorry, my bad. Caliper is the other one. This is the bracket to hold the rotors in place. Put the bolt back in. So here's two bolts going back in. Alright, the one we use put tight, one's top, one on the bottom. You want to do it with your hands first, make sure it goes in nice and smooth. And then you tighten up with the wrench, alright, with the 18mm wrench. And that's what I'm doing, okay? Tight. Take this one here. What I do is tap it back up, make sure it's really tight. Okay, this one the same. Alright, we're good on that one. So basically this is the inner pad, this is the outer pad. Just want to just knock it out and take it off. This is for the outer one. Yeah, it's all rusty, we just wiggle a little bit. And it's pretty thick still, but we still want to replace it on we'd rather have all new. And here's the inside one, just pop it out the same way. There you go, and that's what it looked like. Basically this spring, two spring actually go into the piston itself. That's how they support it. Okay, and as you can see, this one is messing up the rotors. There is no pads at all. It's metal against metal. That's why it's like the rotor is like gone and this is like totally gone. I want to see what the difference is. You can see the outer like have gaps still. Right here, there's a gap there. You can see how thick it is. But on this one here is none, completely to the metal. As you can see, none at all. That's why we need to change it, definitely. So to compress the piston, you need a compressing tools, which you have one of these, and I'm not what it come with a set, and how to assemble would be just put it through here. All right, put it in there. What you want to do is there's two picks coming up, I guess, part of the tools, and what you want to do is compress this two piston back inside the like toward the back of it. You see once you try to do it. So basically what you want to do is you want to compress one at a time. So just keep twisting it until actually the piston actually go in like all the way, so you won't compress it anymore inside. This does take a long process. What you want to do is you want to go slow, so that way the brake fluid actually push it in. What you want to do, nice and slow. I'm not sure if I told you already. Before we start doing this, you need to uncap the
brake fluid reservoir.
Caps. I will show you after, okay, if I didn't. Slowly do it. Alright, basically I want to show the difference between the one's compressed in and one's not compressed in. Basically this is compressed in right now completely, like it doesn't go in it anymore. And as you can see, we gotta do the other one, and let me show you real quick. Loosen this. As you can see the difference? This is like way in, and this one's still out here. So we gotta do both sides. Next, the other side. Before you put it back the caliper to the rotors, you want to install the pad first, the inside and outside on the caliper. So because this is the unique car, I guess. Usually when you do the brake job, you just put it on the like with the rotors, it's not inside the caliper, but this one here you have to. And you gotta squeeze this here. It's a little hard, but it can be done. So you gotta squeeze this thing in. You can see it's very hard to put in, it's very tight. One end. Cut in. See, I'm gonna have a hard time here. That should be fine. Snap it in. You snapped in. That's how you do it for the inside. For the outside pad, it's this one does not have that spring on it, which it does not have to go to, inside the piston, so it's outside. Okay, make sure you snap it on as well. And that's all you need to do for this one. So I'm putting it back in the caliper to where the rotor is, so you just squeeze it right in, and that is it right there. Make sure you align the bolt. Do it with your hands first, which is the inside and the outside, like top and bottom again. Alright. So basically I'm putting the bolt back from the bottom for the caliper, and the top there. You probably won't see the top, but that's what I'm doing. So this is the bottom one here. Make sure you straighten out the bolt to the caliper. So and use it by your hand for now. Make sure the thread actually going in. Then after you see it goes in, you can start using your the wrench with the hex head. There you go. Also, when you're doing this, you want to pressure in, so that way it's actually go the bolt actually going into the it doesn't windy outside, people, and that is it. Pretty tight for me. want to be really tight, make sure. And also you want to bang it up, like make sure it's tight, but you're tapping it. You do not want to see this come loose while you're driving. It's tight. Then now I'm going to do the top one, and then we're all set with the putting back in the bolt and the calipers to the rotor. So we're going upstairs to do the top one. All right. So basically, I'm just showing you quickly. This is where the top caliper bolt is, and we'll do the same thing on the bottom I showed you earlier. Just make sure you tighten it, and with the same stuff. And make sure you want to put pressure as well while you put in the bolt. You want to make sure you go into the thread lightly and just tap it to secure it. We are good to go. Also, I want to show this. I want to make sure you do not flip out because of the outer pad is. As you can see, there's a hook in it there, like a T hook. It's sticking outside, okay? But the inside is not hooked out at all. But just for an extra support, I can see it's hooked to the caliper itself from the top and the bottom. But the inside does not have one. That's what I'm saying right here. Just hooking it together. That's all it is. And as you can see, the inside one will be like this, but this does not stick out. That's on the other side, the inside. Just letting you know, it's not sticking out like this. See what I mean? It's just outside one stick out. So don't panic if you see it like that way. This is a heavy duty brake jobs, like brake pads for a big car. So it's a little different. They need extra support. If you do all the other brake pads, you will not see this at all. Alright, I just want to summarize this real quick for you. Basically, we did the rotors, put back in rotors, the caliper bracket, and then the caliper, we put the pad inside the caliper itself, and we tightened the bolt from the back for the caliper to sit. And the one top and the bottom, we did that, and now we want to put the tensioner back, which support the bracket itself. And usually we want to do it like either top or the bottom first, which this part here goes to this hole, and then this here actually it goes against this thing. It's like a support, basically. That's what it is. So I'm gonna do the top first, and then I'll do the bottom. Basically, this is what it's gonna look like this. Go in here, go in there, and then it's here. It's come over here, and this here is go to the top. All right, just let you know. Here we go. So basically what you want to do is what I did was snap this one in first, and then hold this tightly, and then put it with the top one, and that's how it looks like. Basically this goes in the hole, and then this here just press against the part of the bracket. So that's what it's holding it. So that's how you do the tensioner. So this is the spring. There's a hole right there, you can see it, and this part of it goes in there, and then this just twists into the bracket, part of the bracket. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully you can see it. I'm trying not to block it.
You're good.
This hole here, and then what I'm going to do here is screw it out, and that's all you need to do. Okay, and that's it. Just extra support, I guess. That's what spring's for, I'm assuming. So basically, we kind of like started up the car and twist the wheel a little bit so we can have access to this easier. So we just close a little bit. Now we complete everything. We actually put it back. So we gotta start the car and put it straighten up the tire mount, I guess, what I consider it called. And we can install the tires afterward. So basically, as you can see, this is the big tires, and look at my body, pretty small. You can do it, all right? If I can do it, you can do it. We install back the tires, what we're doing. This is a big tire, man. Oh, heavy duty time. I know I should have gone to the gym before. You want to put all into the slot. So what I'm doing is put the nuts back in. Try with your hands first. You don't want to strip the nut either. And I'm getting my cheat power tools for the first nut and all the other nuts, I guess. My life easier. Okay, there's one there. And we got 4 more to go. You want to play with your hands first. This should be in order when you put this in. I think I will show you after. There's one there. Okay. Pretty much straight because I did one already. Very tight, so it's straight. That's why the nuts go in pretty easy right now. And here's the 5th one. Okay, basically I did this one already. What you want to do, like do a star shape, and then you go this and then do that, because that's how I was taught. Okay, so this one's done. You want to do it here. Tighten this one first. Then you want to come down here. You basically skip every one. And then go across. And then let's go this one. And then tighten the left. For security measure, do you want to do a couple more time? Want to make sure it's tight. It's very powerful tool, by the way. And then we are good. And what you want to do after that, you want to put a cap back in, which is right here. Basically, you want to pop back in there. That's all you have to do. All right. So basically, the cap, it just you slide the bolt right into this, and it's a snap-on. Basic snap-on, but try not to force it. So you like snap it, okay? So what you do is just snap, 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 and snap. We're done. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. Still daytime. It's nice and sunny out, and we just finished the front and the back. The front brake jobs. As you can see, the brake pad is totally gone for this one in a way, and that's why the reason why we changed the brake pads. You can actually hear the squeaks when you're driving, so that's why the reason how we know. And you cannot really check the inside of the brake pad or the rotors, the inside surface. You can see it because this is like we did with the inside one. It's totally gone to the metal, and because it's gone to the metal, the rotor is scraping against this, and it's destroyed the rotor as well. So we have to change both sides, the front, both sides of the left and right, the brake pad and the rotors. So thanks for watching. My YouTube channel is Spectacular0618, and Go Vector. I do promote. Okay. Health precaution, guys. This is the reason why I wear gloves. You do not want this toxic going to your skin through your pores. That's why you wear gloves. And I love my tool. Woo! We're done.